would like to share another one of my hobbies. Not necessarily a very regular one, but quite functional. That's leatherworking. So right now I'm making a sheath for a kitchen knife, because right now it's just kind of in a cloth in the drawer, clattering around, dulling itself. But I've made other things. My first piece was a wallet, which I gifted to my partner Sierra Sautel for Christmas. However, it kind of has become a joint wallet. It's my personal wallet. I don't really use anymore. We just use that one together because it has our keys on it. It has like a little zipper with a coin purse. That's what she wanted, to be able to zip up stuff and have it contained, but still also have like a slide-in section for cards. So since, I could have probably looked for one and bought one, but I saw this pack of essentially scrap leather. I bought a pack of scrap leather. It's from like a Joann's or something. And made it myself. Watched some YouTube videos on how to do it. Now, I do it very, very, very rudimentary. I don't use any special tools. I don't use any glue. None of that stuff. I don't really use any stencils or tracing. I just take the object of what I'm going around. For the sake of the wallet, it was a credit card, and for the sake of the knife, it was the blade, which I have here. Essentially just had it inside, and then used a fork to kind of press in the holes of what it looked like. And then I have a nail and a hammer. Pop, 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 to get the holes big enough for me to thread the needles, which I'm doing now. So I've done a couple of other sheaths already. We have 3 kitchen knives that we use for cutting fruits and vegetables and things of the such to prepare food. And yeah, they came out well. I didn't do anything fancy with like a latch, which I could have done. Spent just a little bit more time to do so. But it was just something to keep them from dulling while sitting in the cabinet, which I won't be carrying them around with me or anything of the such. So there's no holster either. A more complicated piece that I made was actually a gun holster. Speaking of holsters, if you will. And, again, I just kind of laid the gun that I was making the holster for on the piece of leather, folded it over it, pressed the holes to where, I would like them, and then punctured and sewed it together. I then cut in extra strips along it. So imagine if a gun went in here. I put little pieces across it that I sewed in before folding it over and stitching, and those were to hold bullets. So it's a 6-shooter, and I have 6 little extra bullets. So you have this, you can carry it unarmed, or unloaded, and then put in the bullets once you're ready to use them. Then what else? Yeah, it's very satisfying, very soothing. You just kind of sit here and spend time outside. And stitch it together. Saves a little money. Surely, the time I've spent doing this stuff is, I could have made, enough money to buy better sheaths and better holster and better wallet. But nice to do work other than what I always do, that being physical therapy. It's nice to mix it up, do something different, and have a more intimate relationship with my belongings.